Istanbul. It's the perfect place to discover the charms of 1001 Nights.
Knowing Istanbul is one heck of a mission.
It is a combination of tradition and the modern, an ancient city, but still very trendy.
There's an expression that's used a lot to describe Istanbul. We say that it's a city to meet several worlds, the meeting of Europe and of Asia. It's a city of hills, too. The site is absolutely wonderful.
It still has a sort of traditional, villagey atmosphere. It's certainly a very dynamic and bustling city at the same time. You have major economic investments here and skyscrapers going up, but the small-scale neighborhood still exists.
The city transforms year after year. The neighborhoods change, and they change quickly. In Istanbul, there's a chronic lack of hotel lodging, and that's why there are constantly new hotels that open.
Almost every historical building is turned into a hotel nowadays, I could tell you that. And the old seaside mansions along the Bosphorus are turned into luxury hotels.
There are also many boutique hotels, small hotels, but with an emphasis on the design, on charm and authenticity.
Have you ever dreamed of being treated like a queen or to live the life of a king? Open the doors of the Sultania and your dream will be a reality.
The Sultania is very close to the most attractive places, like the Topkapi Palace, the Hagia Sophia, which is a building 1,500 years old, and a Blue Mosque, and the Cistern, and the Grand Bazaar too.
We have a lot of restaurants and hotels in this area, and even those little shops. It's really nice to walk in this neighborhood.
Take the time to escape for a walk in the court of the emperor. Here, restaurants, shops, and museums are full of 1001 treasures.
We want to make our guests feel like a sultan here. That's our slogan, actually, feel like a sultan.
Hi, welcome to Hotel Sultania.
When the guests reach the Hotel Sultania, they are going to meet with a smiley and warm welcome. Because only thing which makes the difference is the hospitality.
In our culture, it's nice to welcome people with something in the room. For example, we have some complimentary. It's called cezaria. It's something really similar to Turkish delight. Actually, in the Ottoman Empire, the sultans, they were eating that as an aphrodisiac. And so we have this in the room.
One can easily imagine being seduced on one of the balconies, don't you think? I'll bet you'll never want to leave your sensual room with its aphrodisiac treats.
People want to learn how was the life on the harem and what all the ladies doing there.
The Sultania invites you to an intimate rendezvous in the mythical world of the harem, a word that evokes 1001 images.
We have 42 rooms in Sultania, and we wanted to give the names of the sultan's wives to our rooms.
They were all artists, they were all painters, they were all musicians. They were very good about literature as well, because they had very well education. And that's why they left good marks on the Ottoman history.
For travelers fond of history, the Sultania is an inexhaustible source of information on the Sultan's women.
We have a story of those ladies in the room, so our guests can read the stories both in English and in Turkish, of course.
The wives of sultans, these powerful women who have influenced the course of history, open the doors of their luxury homes to you. And they know how to treat you like kings with their 1,001 touches. You deserve it, after all.
For example, in the rooms, we have some pictures from the Hamam ritual, and it's something really special in the Ottoman culture. Hammams were actually like an entertainment place for the girls in the harem, and we have those pictures in the bathrooms so that our guests can look at it and feel like they're in the harem.
You have always promised to stay in a setting worthy of a royal palace. The Sultania helps you keep your promises.
When you visit Istanbul, you are able to see the various kind of mosques which were made by the sultanas, and also the hammams and the bazaars, and also the hospitals too, and they affected the empire a lot.
It's both Ottoman style, or you can say Oriental style, and we have mixed this with the modern architecture.
The decor and architecture of this little love nest skillfully blend the traditions of the past with the current trends.
We are just trying to offer the guest how was the harem life, and how the Sultan lived, and how the Sultana lived.
And of course, we eat like kings and queens.
We have a spa center. It's called Sultan Spa and Wellness. We have a Turkish bath, and I suggest everyone to have this experience. Especially, we have this scrub and foam massage, and it's really traditional and authentic. We have a sauna, the gym room, and an indoor swimming pool.
Located at the crossroads of cultures, the Sultania is a unique hotel that will make your visit to Istanbul unforgettable.
We have a few restaurants. One of them is just behind me. We call that the Sultania's Bistros. The Sultania's Bistros is quite smaller if you compare with the Olive restaurant, which is located on the rooftop. There are not so many rooftop restaurants in this neighborhood, and as a location, our rooftop restaurant has a view of the Bosphorus and the Topkapi Palace and the Hagia Sophia too.
It's really nice to sit in the afternoon time while you're drinking your Turkish coffee and just see the view of Istanbul.
To help you discover the life of the sultans and their wives is what the Hotel Emira Istanbul, located in the heart of the cultural capital of Turkey, wants to do.
The Turks have always been known as very hospitable people. Welcoming foreigners is part of the culture. It's an essential Turkish duty to welcome visitors. They hold this reputation very well. It's very justified.
Here we wanted our guests to feel that they're in the heart of Istanbul, but with the modern architecture, but also they feel the atmosphere of the Ottoman Empire and all those past times.
Formerly Byzantium and Constantinople, Istanbul today is a mythical and legendary city, and Sultania is the ideal destination to enjoy all the pleasures of luxurious time travel.
the Turkish people, we feel that we are very hospitable people. I think you feel the same things too.